Here at Innisdale Secondary School, the problem with garbage left by students has been a problem for quite some time. Innisdale is a school filled with a variety of students in different social groups, but all walk the same halls daily. Innisdale is known for a main hall that many people call the Great Hall. The Great Hall for some students is a social spot where they go to socialize as well as eat their lunches. Innisdale has two lunch periods, which are periods 3 and 4. Period 3 goes from 10:45 to noon, and period 4 goes from noon to 1:15. But by the ends of both periods, the Great Hall gets a bit messy. The hall has 3 garbages and recycling bins, but even then, there seems to be garbage, bottles, and cans left behind at the end of every lunch period. This trash that is getting left behind is causing frustration to janitors and staff on duty who have to clean up the mess that can be self-cleaned up by the students. The garbage in the Great Hall has gotten extremely bad as the principal, Don Stevens, has had to close the Great Hall over lunch periods for some time until the students made a better effort at keeping the Great Hall clean. This closing of the hall has caused grief to the students, disrupting their daily routines.
I am here with Kyle Woodliffe, a senior student at Innisdale Secondary School. Kyle, what is your thoughts on the Great Hall?
I believe the Great Hall is a foundation for education and a foundation for an even better learning atmosphere.
Over your high school experience, do you believe the garbage has gotten worse or better?
I believe it has gotten much, much worse over the years, and it's only getting even more worse.
Thank you. Here I am with Innisdale Secondary student Binay Brar from grade 9.
Hello.
Does the garbage in the Great Hall affect how you feel about being in the Great Hall?
Yes, it does. It really brings my mood down when I'm trying to enjoy my lunch because it gets really stinky at times.
What do you believe is the true job of the janitor?
The true job of the janitor is to clean our school because that's what they're getting paid for and that's what they applied for.
Is it the janitor's job to only clean the Great Hall, or is it also yours?
I think it's a mix of both. You can't be a snob in the Great Hall, but they still should clean it up because we're not getting paid to pick up the garbage.
If the Great Hall was closed for the remainder of the year, how would you feel?
Cheesed.
Thank you. Here I am at Innisdale Secondary School with senior student Braydon Hogarth. How often do you pack a lunch in non-waste containers?
Well, that's an invalid question because I go home every day for lunch.
So how often do you buy lunch?
Not often because I'm going home for lunch. Also an invalid question.
Do you realize how dirty the Great Hall is after period 3 and 4?
Yeah, I come back and it's pretty disgusting, garbage all over the seats and on the floor. It's a shame to see.
Does that disgust ever affect you in your time here?
No, I just keep walking, head straight, put the blinders on, go to class.
When you see somebody litter, do you ever say something?
No.
Is it okay to litter when you have somebody that is paid to clean it up?
No, it's real disrespectful to them, they're paid to do it when it's there, but we should be putting our garbage away ourselves.
All right, thank you for this. Here I am at Innisdale Secondary School with Alex Goldrich. What are your thoughts on the janitors being on strike?
Well, it's in their rights and freedoms. They're allowed to do that, so why wouldn't they?
Do you believe that it's the janitor's job to clean the Great Hall?
Well, I think it's our job before it's the janitor's job. We should be cleaning up after ourselves before they have to.
Would closing the Great Hall for a period of time be good or bad?
I think it's a bad idea. No one's going to listen. They're going to laugh in your face.
If people would clean the Great Hall more, it would leave the janitors more areas to clean more effectively. Do you believe in that statement?
Surely.
Thank you.